I don't make videos like this very often, but I thought this was appropriate just because this man has brought my life pretty much like a lot. I'm sure I don't have to tell you already what happened because it's basically all over the internet by now. But the president and CEO of Nintendo Japan just recently passed away on July 11th. Mr. Satoru Iwata, the dude we always see in the Nintendo Directs, it's always bringing it directly to you. Man, it's just like the thought, right, that he has like this big position in Nintendo. He's basically a president of Nintendo in Japan. And whenever you think of Nintendo, you never think of anything that's like dark, like death. And then like when something like this happens, it really means something because it's like, wow. You know, Nintendo, it's all about fun and games and just trying to make people happy. This is something that makes people sad, and it doesn't correlate. And I know that Satoru Iwata, he wasn't really the president of Nintendo of America. I'm located in America, but still, a lot of the games that we get from Nintendo, a lot of the fun things that we get from Nintendo, just come straight from Japan. They're made in Japan. They're organized and developed in Japan. So it's all under basically him. It means a lot because he became the president in 2002, and from that point on, like up until now, that's pretty much been a majority of my childhood and a majority of me playing those Nintendo games. And obviously, I would be lying if I said that Nintendo didn't have a huge influence on my life. I mean, I went to work today in a shirt that has like Legend of Zelda on it. You know, I was talking to some dude about Legend of Zelda, and like I'm able to have like these bonds with people who also have experienced a lot from Nintendo and played their games and had fun with them, and like Nintendo's like one of my favorite companies. I have a lot of deep childhood memories just related to those Nintendo games, and just to know like that he probably had a big part in most of those games and developing them and planning them and just making sure they're created. I mean, one big thing, and I've been seeing this a lot on the internet, that I heard was that when they were making Pokemon Gold and Silver, which is like personally one of my favorite games. Seriously, like as a kid, I played the crap out of those two games, and Crystal version 2. The Johto region was like one of my favorites. And apparently, they only had enough room on the game itself, like on the actual cartridge, to fit in the Johto region. Satoru Iwata stepped in. He helped with the development. He miniaturized, or he compressed the game so that they were able to add in the Kanto region as well. Like, for me, I thought it was really cool, you know, playing the game, being able to start off in the Johto region and then going to the Kanto region, and now knowing that like he's the dude that's responsible for something as small as that actually just made one of my favorite games that much more enjoyable. But man, it's just really sad. And I mean, we already knew he had health problems for the past probably year. There's like articles going back to a year ago, people talking about the type of cancer that he had. But he never really put that on us. He never really let us know too much about it. So that's why this is like coming as a surprise. Like they would always say that he was sick and that he couldn't attend events, like he couldn't attend this past E3. But it's just like, you know, seeing him being a part of like the last Nintendo Direct for E3, it was just, I don't know, it's always like good to see that the last thing that he did is at least going to be positive and something that is fun, you know, something that he worked on, made a little fun of himself, and it's just like, you know, Muppets. It's really fun. It's really lighthearted in comparison to what's actually happening at the moment. So yeah, dude, he's definitely going to be missed. Like I don't really know what happens next, because like the entire time I've known Nintendo, he's been there, you know, and now like no more him. I don't know what's next. I have no clue what's gonna happen with Nintendo Japan. I have no clue what's even going to change. I'm not even sure, but it's just really sad. But yeah, guys, if you want to put in the comment section, you know, rest in peace Satoru Iwata, and if you want, you know, just say what game that has come out that you find to be like really awesome, and just thank him for it. I personally would thank him for Gold and Silver, because that just enhanced my childhood that much more, and I greatly am appreciative of him doing what he did for that game and overall for Nintendo. We'll have to say a heartfelt goodbye to Satoru Iwata. Rest in peace, man, and for all my viewers out there, stay gold and have a nice day, alright?